Well, eastern Idaho grain farmers are seeing widespread disease ruining their crops. Eyewitness News reporter Chris Nessman talked to researchers from the University of Idaho today. Chris, what are they finding that's hurting the crops?
Todd, it's called barley yellow dwarf virus, and according to the University of Idaho pathologists, it's infected an estimated 85 to 95% of this year's winter wheat and barley crop.
The disease does exactly what it's called. Barley crops, which would typically be sprouting and growing, are stunted, and their leaves start to turn yellow from the tips down. It means grain farmers are losing a lot of money, and it all started last summer.
The extensive rains that we had allowed a lot of what we call a green bridge, where you have green plant material that is infected that allows the continuation of the disease into the next cropping cycle.
And it's not just a problem in eastern Idaho. Pathologists are seeing the virus creep up all over the northwestern United States.
This disease is so surprisingly widespread, all the way from Oregon to the eastern parts of the Idaho, Ryrie, Idaho Falls, and it's also all the way down towards Logan.
The virus is spread by aphids. These pesky little insects experienced a population boom last year and kept the disease around for this year's crop.
The aphids coming from corn were able to transmit the virus into the newly emerged winter wheat and winter barley.
Marshall says a majority of farmers are already killing off their infected fields and are plowing and reseeding with spring grains in hopes of cutting their losses.
Since aphids are the main carriers of the disease, farmers can do a lot to prevent the spread of the disease. They can make sure their fields don't carry large populations of the pests and use pest control if they do. Reporting live in studio, I'm Chris Nestman.
Real quick, Chris, before you go, with ruined wheat crops like that, does that mean our prices in the grocery store are going to go higher?
University of Idaho says no, not really. The people who will see the most impact are farmers who unfortunately lost this winter's crop.
Okay, thanks for the report.